Respected dear family members, a series of messages are being explained here. Remember that these are all the messages we have uploaded in Malayalam. The abstract of those messages are again recorded in the audio version and then uploaded in YouTube. Many non-Keralites are showing very much interest in understanding the real heritage and values of India, variety of aspects including politics. Sometimes people have got a wrong impression that religion, particularly connected with Hindu Dharma, should not be mixed with politics. But remember that in India, politics and religion are no way separate. They are no way different. Politics, rulers, politicians, these are all our part of the Itihasa and also Puranas. We have to remember that Sri Rama was a king, Dasharatha was king, emperor, and the queens were there, advisors for the kings were there, military and soldiers were there in Ayodhya and also in all other country. Many kingdoms are explained in Ramayana. Many kingdoms are explained in Mahabharata. In fact, Ramayana is the history of Ayodhya and Kosala nation. Mahabharata, you know that one, is also the history of 20 people connected with Hastinapura and Indraprastha. They were all rulers or supporting directly or indirectly the rulers. Majority of the stories in our Puranas, 18 Puranas and 18 Upapuranas, majority of the people are kings or connected with the kingdom or king. Now, Ambarisha was a king, Mahabali was a king, Hiranyakashipu was a king, Prahlada was a king, Dhruva was a king. And you take for that matter Bhagavata or any other Puranic literature, majority of these players are kings. So rulers, politics, nation, boundary of nation, war between countries, supremacy, and advice given to the kings. These are all just like in the modern period we can see in all our literature. In all our literature. Even the Vedas give a variety of messages connected for the kings and so on. So remember that politics is no way different from the religion for Hindu Dharma, philosophy for Hindu Dharma, spirituality for Hindu Dharma. They were all spiritual leaders. Many a times the kings were spiritual leaders. Sri Krishna was a king, Sri Rama was a king, Prahlada was a king. So these are all part of the system. So talking about politics is no way different from spirituality or religion in India. In other cases it may be slightly different. They are directly linked with the God. We are directly linked with the kings and the queens and the nation and the rulers, and the rishis directly connected with the rulers. So we should include every subject connected with a nation when we talk about Sanatana Dharma. Every subject, including food, psychology, medicine, music, dance, architecture, sculpture, everything is directly connected and linked with our Sanatana Dharma. No way they are different. Even civil engineering is an integrate part of Sanatana Dharma. You know that Ayurveda is written by Charaka Maharshi, Suchrita Maharshi, Vagbhadacharya, integrated part of Hindu Dharma. And Gandharva Veda, music and dance, Bharata Muni's Natya Shastra, Sargadhara Acharya, Sangeeta Ratnagara are connected with that one. Similarly, our Artha Shastra, economics is the Upaveda of Rigveda. So it has got a most respectful place in Hindu religion, Artha Shastra. So what I wanted to convey, Hindu Dharma includes every subject. So a sannyasi talking about politics, even politics of the present country, whether a sannyasi or a rishi talks about Sri Narendra Modi or Jayalalitha or Nitish Kumar, or for that matter anyone, does not mean that when he is deviating from spirituality and Sanatana Dharma. When he talks about Indian President, Indian Prime Minister, Indian Chief Ministers or anybody, they are all part of our nation. Our nation means Bharatavarsha. Bharatavarsha is directly linked with Sanatana Dharma. So in India, no subject is different from Sanatana Dharma. So talking about politics is an integrated part of our nation. So we should remember that. Next point I want to say, particularly I am focusing on Onam Agosham, Onam festival in Kerala. Throughout India, variety of festivals are there. All these festivals are connected with, directly linked with Puranas or Idihasas. All the Indian festival, whether it is Dasara, whether it is Holi, Ramanavami, or Janmashtami or Vinayaka Chaturthi, whatsoever may be the festival, what we are now doing is we are deviating from the heritage and cultural inherited knowledge from that and just making it a festival for making fun. It should not be a fun. It should be integrated part of happiness plus spirituality plus Sanatana Dharma plus customs and rituals plus etc. Everything should be included that one. We do not have any so-called secular festival. Our festivals are automatically secular but originated from our heritage, not the pseudo-secularism which existed. Christmas is directly linked with Jesus Christ and Jehovah and other things, purely theologically based. It's a God-based, theologically based, religion-based. All those are connected with the Quran, Muslims and Islam are theologically connected. But in our case, it is connected with our mind, our health of the body, family relation, it is connected with the cultural enrichment and it is connected with the social bondage and national integration. Where spirituality is only a small part of it, not full part of it. Spirituality is only binding cement, whereas the mind, the body, the family, the culture, the society, the nation and living and non-living being connected with all these six. These are all part of Sanatana Dharma, without which there is no Sanatana Dharma. Going to heaven and not going to hell are not at all a part of Hindu Dharma. For every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. For every good action there is an equal and opposite good reaction. For every bad action there is an equal and opposite bad reaction. This is the principle of Hindu Dharma. So remember, our ultimate aim is to create heaven in this world instead of going to a heaven above the sky or not going to a hell below the earth. So we should remember very positively that every festival should definitely have Indian spirituality with that. Whether people may say it is Hindutva or communal, that is their botheration. The bullock cart will go to the market even if the dogs will bark. Dogs may be continuously barking. It may be the job of dog, but bullock cart will never stop anywhere. Like that, Hindu Dharma should never stop anywhere. Just to move forward, integrating the science and spirituality, integrating the modern and ancient, integrating the mind, body, family, culture, society and a nation. There is the spirituality. There is Indian culture. There is Indian values, Sanatana Dharma. Whether it includes or it is called as a religion or not is altogether different. Hindu Dharma is a way of life does not mean that when it is no man's land. It is inherited for 110 crore people in the world. So remember that when the Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism and all related religion included here, then we are almost 1/3 of the population of the world. China is Buddhist country, Cambodia is Buddhist country, and Taiwan, Japan, all this Buddhism is the offshoot of Hindu Dharma. Put all of them together, you can see that when Hindus are 1/3 in the world. So we are not a small in number. So we have got the prestigious, proud privilege to say boldly that we are Hindus, for which each and every Hindu should create opportunity for learning and teaching and preaching and practicing and acting and reacting for the Hindu Dharma. Learning and teaching, two important things. Preaching and practicing, another two important thing. Acting and reacting, another two important. So learning and teaching, preaching and practicing, acting and reacting for Hindu Dharma. These two are very important. Two sets are very important. Hope we will be doing that one. So our Onam, Holi, everything should get integrated with the latest scientific knowledge of the spirituality connected with that one also. Where you can see that when mind is playing a role, our health of the body, family relation and binding between or among the family members, every day enriching our cultural system and social bondage, national integration are the essence of integrated management connected with the all Indian festival. Next point, I will be explaining about three Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. First Shanti is known as Adhyatmika Shanti. The Shanti, the peace within our body. Second Shanti is known as Adi Bhautika Shanti, peacefulness around us. Third Shanti is Adhidevata Shanti, the peace connected with the celestial bodies, the wind, the forest, the river, the ocean, the sky and celestial bodies. Adhidevata Shanti, the airflow, the water flow, the rain, the winter season, the heat, hot season, everything is affecting and has got a bearing upon human life. Adhidevata Shanti. Adhyatmika Shanti, peace within our body. Adi Bhautika Shanti, peacefulness around us. Adhidevata Shanti, peacefulness in the air, cloud, sky and Adhidevata. This can be translated into English very recently. In California University, they have explained that Adhyatmika Shanti is like individual consciousness. Adi Bhautika Shanti is like social consciousness. Adhidevata Shanti, the third Shanti, is like cosmic consciousness. Only in Hindu Dharma, the individual consciousness, social consciousness and cosmic consciousness are complementary to each other. Wherever these three are contradicting, there inevitably terrorism will be evolved. This is the observation from California University psychology cum sociology professors conducted a research work why Islam is prone to terrorism very fast world over. Islamic terrorist groups are more powerful than any other type. So why this is connected with that religion? Not that all the Muslims are terrorists, but all the terrorists are Muslims. Appears to be like that. Why it is happening? There they have concluded that individual consciousness contradicts social consciousness, contradicts cosmic consciousness. But what is complementing or coexisting and cooperating? That is Sahana Vavadu, Sahana Bunaktu, Sahavidiam Karabavahai, Tejasvina Vadhitamastu Mahavidyushavahai. That is complementing each other. Why contradicting each other? Only my God is correct, only my book is correct, only my pathway is correct, only my religion is correct, and you should all come to me, then only you will get heaven, otherwise you will go to hell. This is the contradicting. I am correct, mine is correct. You are wrong, yours is wrong. But you see world over how the trees and the small plants coexist in the forest. Variety of fishes coexist in the river and ocean. Variety of animals coexist in the desert. Variety of birds coexist in the sky. Maybe one of the animal may be eating other animal whenever they are hungry. Otherwise they will allow other animals to survive. Only hunting will be there when and only when they are hungry. Otherwise they will never disturb other animals. So remember, everywhere animals and plants coexist. Among the celestial bodies also, the planets are coexisting and complementing, never colliding each other. This shows that when cosmic consciousness is complementing the social consciousness, which is complementing the individual consciousness. It is not happening in Christianity and Islam. They always say you should convert and come to our religion for getting heaven, for going to God. Otherwise God will punish you. Jesus is the only savior. No other savior can save you, protect you. So you should come to me. This is the contradiction of individual consciousness and social consciousness and cosmic consciousness. That is why majority of the developed countries are now rejecting Christianity and Bible. And remember that majority of the people are scared of one particular religion, where terrorism has become the synonym of that religion. Why it is happening? Not that one, as I told you, people have got that suspicion. So in India, with the Veda mantra, we always chanted Om Shanti, 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 which means that one internally every individual should exist in peaceful condition. Every society should exist in peaceful condition, and also every nation should, every cosmic system should exist in peaceful coexistence. Next point. This I was explaining about the Shivagiri connected with the Sri Narayana Gurudeva. I explained one part of that earlier. Now it has been decided by the spiritual organization connected with the Sri Narayana Guru and also social organization connected with the Sri Narayana Guru to work together. The ashram, Shivagiri ashram and Sri Narayana Dharma Parivalana Trust, they started working together for learning and teaching and preaching and practicing and acting and reacting, connected with the knowledge disseminated by Sri Narayana Guru to the people. Unfortunately, that organization is focused on one group of, one caste based group of the people. I was telling that when I am the person who has given maximum number of lectures or speeches connected with the Sri Narayana Guru. So, remember that every Hindu should be given the opportunity to involve in learning and teaching Sri Narayana Guru's contribution. Shankaracharya does not belong to an individual. Vivekananda does not belong to an individual. Or Vedavyasa, Vasishtha Maharshi, Valmiki, all these Maharshis and great Rishis do not belong to one particular sect of the people. They are the property of Hindu Dharma, Sanatana Dharma. So Sri Narayana Guru should also be brought, or any Rishi, present, future or past. Any Rishi coming from any state of India, whether it is Vidyadhiraja Chatambi Swamigal or Swami Vivekananda or anybody connected with Indian spirituality, should be the property of Sanatana Dharma. Learning and teaching his subject and his contribution should be done together. Should not confine to a particular caste group or a particular backward group. Forward and backward community should involve in learning and teaching when they are beautifully coordinating and cooperating with every individual in the world. So that is the message what I want to give. Next message what I want to give is an interesting message. Now in Kerala particularly, you can see that one. You know, our ex-president K.R. Narayanan happened to be a very powerful Hindu. His wife Usha Narayanan also got converted into Hindu Dharma, and they were living perfectly as Hindus and proud of being Hindus. But after their death, you know, the cremation, so-called pseudo cheating fraud tomb has been created in one of the churches in Delhi, in which it is written that one Sri Narayanan, ex-president of India, is cremated here. In fact, he was cremated in the bank of Yamuna river with Hindu rituals following in that, not Christian or any Muslim rituals. But they wanted to project among Christianity that Narayanan, with the Hindu name and Hindu background, Hindu mind and Hindu vision, is a Christian, so that future Christians will be proud of this Narayanan, and got converted into Christianity and buried in the church. But all the allegations connected with the ex-president of India's burial in the church ground, and what all the things happened in Pota meditation center, Dhyana Kendra, and what are the arguments coming with a bishop involving in sexual harassment of a 12th standard student in Kannur, and the principal of a seminary who happened to be the priest of the church, involved in homosexuality with the male students, the seminary students, and also Abhaya case where a Christian nun was burnt, in fact killed, and all the other people involved in the killing of this nun, they are getting protected. And anything coming in the newspaper, any allegations brought out by people, the Christian community always keeps silent. Anything told against them, they will not react at all. They know pretty well that one within short period that will get vanished from the mind of the people. So this is the technique that they are adopting world over. Any negative, keep quiet. Any positive, project it 10 times or 100 times, so that it will be meritorious for them, if not today, tomorrow. The Christian technique is keeping silent internally and keeping violent when it is positive. When it is negative, keep silently. When it is positive, keep violently. So that they can survive. They can tell that when they are great, they are the perfect secular, and they want to live peaceful life. They want to support Hindus also. But any support given to Hindus with the crooked aim of converting them into Christianity. All the great speeches delivered externally talks about secularism and for fighting against communalism. But they, 24 hours, they are non-secular, thinking only about Jesus Christ and their Christianity and working for Christianity and everything, conversion continuously by every group. So this method of keeping quiet when negatives come and their purpose is to be implemented, then they are silent. When slight positive comes, they are so violent. Even when Sri Narendra Modi came into power as Prime Minister 3 years ago, majority of the Christians were talking against him as just like he was a terrorist, a communalist. But slowly when they came to know that one, Sri Narendra Modi is a powerful Prime Minister, many bishops and priests started telling that they are praying for Sri Narendra Modi also. They are praying in the church for Sri Narendra Modi also. We should remember that one. These are all the cunning, crooked, cheating method for misguiding the Hindus, projecting that they are great and we are useless. But Hindus are almost silent. If at all they are arguing and fighting, it will be for short period. Is the speciality. Next point what I want to say very reasonably, one marriage took place in Guruvayur temple. During the marriage ceremony, the lover of the girl, bride, came there, and the bride went with the lover, giving all the things back to the bridegroom. What happens when the bride, the girl told specifically that she has got a lover, she wants to love and follow that man. The parents did not allow that. They took it as a prestigious matter and forced their daughter to get married with another individual. Now, I am not going deep into that one. We are living in the 21st century. Every parent should remember that their daughters and their sons have got freedom to select anybody. According to me, in our religion, when a Hindu girl or Hindu boy would like to marry, independent of the caste, they should be given the freedom. Otherwise, later on, if the parents dictate the partner, anything happen later, that will be continuously hunting the parents. We are living in the modern period. Give reasonably good freedom. Meet both these people and discuss with them elaborately, and tell them that when if they are married, it is directly on their own interest, and we will be supporting them. Anything happen in the future, that is their duty to see that when they are living harmoniously with their decisions. If we are imposing somebody as the partner for either the boy or girl, if something happen later, naturally they will be blaming us. But the thing is that when the boy and the girl should be good in nature, quality, and their wealth condition, background, body structure, health of the people, all these things are very important that they have to decide by themselves. The parents can only support them nicely and give the moral support to live a good life. Thank you very much. My pranams to you.